Thanks for purchasing from Meraki Presets. This is a tutorial showing you how to download your presets, install them into Lightroom, and then some of the tricks that you can use to apply them to your images, making adjustments if you need to. So first off, you want to go to the App Store on your phone and you want to type in Lightroom and go ahead and click on download for the Adobe Lightroom Photo Editor. This is a free app. This app is needed in order to use the presets. It does not cost you anything. In our case, it shows open. That's simply because we already have the app installed on the phone. Okay, once you do that, let me show you what Lightroom does for you. You can bring your images into Lightroom, and here's an image, several pictures that are on a lake. At the bottom, it gives you the option to make changes. So we can click on light, and we can increase the exposure. You can see it makes the image a bit brighter. We can increase our contrast. We can drop out some of the highlights. We can switch to color and make it a little bit higher saturation on the image. We can specifically go to the color blue, increase its saturation, and drop down the luminance. We can do a number of different changes. Here's the beauty of presets. You don't need to make all of these changes. So let's reset this image. This is the original image. We'll click at the bottom where it says presets. And we have ours organized. This is our folder group called Meraki Presets. There'll be all kinds of presets, and you're going to want to create a folder, which we will show you how to do to organize yours. So we click on Meraki Presets and scroll down, and we have a preset that is designed for on the lake. So we'll click that one. With one click of a button, all of those settings that we showed you a minute ago are all updated for this particular situation. If you hold your finger down on the picture, it reverts back to the original image. If you let your finger go, this is the new settings. So we'll click the check mark at the bottom to save those settings. We'll go back to light, and you can see that exposure wasn't changed. We did change contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks. The colors, we made changes there. Individual colors, we made changes. The texture, the clarity. These are all settings that are built into the On the Lake preset. Let's say you looked at this picture and you said, I love this, but for some reason with my pictures, it came out looking a little bit yellow. Well, you can still make slight changes to it. If you click on the color at the bottom and look at temperature, if you slide it a little bit to the left, it'll shift it a little bit less yellowy and more of a whitish blue kind of color. It's that easy to do this, but the beauty of presets is with a single push of a button, you can make all of these updates, and we've already done the work for you to design those presets. Let's do one last quick image. Here's more of a selfie shot. The lighting, the colors, everything is really very well done already in this image. But let's say for social media, we want to make it stand out a bit more. We can click on our preset, and we have one for black and white color pop blue. It's specifically made to highlight blues in an image. So we can click on that, and you can see the entire image changes to black and white, except for blues are highlighted. And actually in this particular preset, if you purchase this one, you will get all the colors, and you will get 3 different options for each color. They brighten the picture, so it'll be actually a little bit brighter than what you see here. And they can make the blues a little bit even more bright or a little bit less bright. There are many changes you can make, but they're all built into presets where all you have to do is click one button. So that's how this works. Let's go out of here, and we will go to the email. You should have an email where you found this help file in the first place, and this is the email confirming your purchase. Go ahead and click on download, and it will take you to our website where it shows a list of all of the presets that came with your purchase. In this case, this tutorial is showing the selfie lighting preset bundle. So if you were to purchase this bundle, there are actually 12 selfie lighting presets in it, as well as 2 others that are to remove haze from an image. Why so many? With selfies in particular, you could have indoor yellow lighting. You could have a window behind you, a window in front of you, outdoor lighting, an overcast day. There are many different situations, and you don't want to have to adjust all of those 20 settings that I showed you earlier for each picture. So we have them built into these different selfie presets. As you use these more, you may learn that when I'm at my makeup desk and I have the lighting turned on, selfie lighting 6 always works best for me. When I move outside, I need to use selfie lighting 2, for example. Every once in a while, I get this haze across my images. Well, you can apply the dehaze. That's why there are so many in this bundle. Okay, so you'll click on download on each one of these. After you've done that, all of those files, if you go to the top right at that blue arrow, you'll click that. These are where all of the downloads went. We want to move these to our camera roll. So each one, you'll click on it. In the upper right corner, you'll click that box with arrow and say Save Image. You'll go to the next one, click the upper right corner, Save Image. So on and so on with each preset that you purchased. Now, all of those presets are now in our camera roll. So we will go to Lightroom. Yours should be downloaded at this point. And at the very top, you may already see these images. These are the presets. These one images are storing all of the information about the preset. If you don't see it, that's okay. In the upper right corner, click those 3 dots. Click on the one that says Add Photos. And we're going to say From Camera Roll because that's where we put them. Now, in the upper right corner, you can see those 3 dots. You can click on Select Mode. That will let you pick more than one image. Each one that says DNG, that is a preset. They're blank just because this is inside the camera roll. You'll see the image when you move it into Lightroom. So you would select each of these, you'd click in the bottom right corner, and you would add it to Lightroom. Once you've done that, you will see each of the different DNGs or the presets on Lightroom. So open up the first one. You'll see it's called Selfie Lighting 2. The top right corner has 3 dots. You'll click there. Click on Create Preset. We're going to title it Selfie Lighting 2. Well, we can ignore that lowercase. And in our preset group, you want to create a group and call it Meraki Presets. In our case, we've already done that, so we're just going to select the Meraki Presets group. Click Check, and Selfie Lighting 2 has been added to our presets. Go back, click on your next preset, and do the same thing. Go to the 3 dots in the upper right corner, Create Preset, Selfie Lighting 1, save it in the Meraki Presets folder, click the check, and you're done. So after you've done this for each of the images, where do they go? Well, let's test it out. We'll scroll down and look for a selfie image. So let's use this one. At the bottom, remember I showed you earlier, you can change the lighting or the color or other effects. We're going to go further to the right and go to Presets. We're already in our Meraki Presets folder. We'll scroll down and we're looking for selfie lighting. You can see selfie lighting 1, 2. There's actually 2 selfie lighting 2s. That's because I just added it for the tutorial. If you make a mistake on adding yours, all you need to do is click on the 3 dots next to that preset and say delete. Okay, so now that duplicate has been deleted, but the original one is still there. So if I click on selfie lighting 1, the picture's automatically updated with all of the settings for that particular preset. Selfie lighting 2, it's a bit more yellow. You might wonder, why would I want to have a selfie lighting preset to make it more yellow? This particular image, it makes it look that way. In other images, if you have different lighting, bolder colors, maybe you're outside, this preset could work better. It depends on the situation where you're taking your picture. We've gone through hundreds of selfies to identify the different presets that could be needed for your images. So we're going to go with selfie lighting 1. Again, if we hold our finger down on the image, it goes back to the original. And then you let go and you can see what this preset looks like. We'll click the check. And again, as I said before, you can scroll over, and if you want to further change the lighting or you want to adjust color, you can still do that. But these settings for this particular preset are already built in for you. So we'll go out of there. And that's all you need to do. Hopefully that helps you. As you get used to using these more and you look for other special looks, you can go to our website, and at the very top, there is an area where you can put in your email address and click subscribe. When you do that, you will get notified when we release new preset packages, or you can go ahead and scroll through and look at the other presets that we've currently released with this first launch. Each one will show you a before and after the effect that it creates. So I hope that helps, and enjoy using your presets, and be sure to subscribe so you can get notified of future releases.